In the days of old, a fascinating story unfolds that has captivated minds for thousands of years. Let me take you back to a time when the world was young, to one of the most dramatic turning points in biblical history, the story of Noah and the Great Flood. As the human population began to grow and spread across the earth, something troubling was happening. The Bible tells us that the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they took them as wives. Now, there's been endless debate about who these sons of God were. Some say they were angels, others suggest they were the godly line of Seth. But what's clear is that this was the beginning of a profound change. In those days, there were giants in the land, the Nephilim. These weren't just tall people. They were legendary figures of ancient times, mighty men of renown. But with all this power and mixing of bloodlines came corruption. The human heart turned dark, and every inclination of people's thoughts was consistently evil. God looked down at his creation and was deeply troubled. The world he had made with such care and love had become corrupt and filled with violence. Imagine the Creator's heart breaking as he saw how far humanity had fallen from his original design. The Bible tells us that God regretted making human beings and was deeply grieved. But in this darkness there was one light, Noah. While everyone else was caught up in wickedness, Noah walked with God. He was righteous and blameless among the people of his time. This relationship with God would become the pivot point for humanity's survival. God shared his plans with Noah. He would send a flood to cleanse the earth, but Noah and his family would be saved. The instructions were precise. Build an ark of cypress wood, coat it with pitch inside and out, make it 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. This wasn't just a boat. It was to be a massive vessel with rooms, decks, and a door that God himself would close. Noah's task was monumental. Imagine building something of this scale without modern technology, while your neighbors probably thought you were crazy. The Bible simply says, Noah did everything just as God commanded him. This simple statement speaks volumes about his faith and obedience. This story isn't just about judgment, it's about hope and redemption. Even when things seemed darkest, God provided a way forward. He didn't just give up on his creation, he had a plan to preserve life and start anew. The legacy of this story continues to resonate today. It reminds us that even in times of widespread corruption, individual righteousness matters. Think about Noah's persistence, building for decades, following detailed instructions, preparing for something that had never happened before. His story challenges us to consider, what would unwavering faith look like in our own lives? How do we respond when God asks us to do something that seems impossible? If you enjoy listening to the Bible story, please follow and subscribe for more audio Bible stories. Thank you.